and we sitting right across the street. Everybody's animated. So my homeboy and my little brother get to arguing and shit. Cause my homeboy like, fuck that, he wanna go get the straps. What's up, cousin? What's going on with you? Just left your dad crib? So my little relative. So my homie like he wanna go get some pistols. He like, fuck all this, you know, even though he got hands. Polo got hands. He wanted to fight his niggas out the crew, to be honest. He got hands. So but he wanna go get the strap. So little bro like, fuck it, we ain't going nowhere, we all this. So they having a little spat. So Polo walk off. Fuck that, he walk off. He go sit across the street. Now, mind you, Polo at this time was on, he used to smoke Lulu. You know what I mean? That was actually what was his downfall as a baller. Cause he was balling at the time too. But anyway, so he go way across the street. He ain't even waiting across the street. He acting like he mad. He ain't with the homies. Boom, fuck that. I'm talking about popping somebody. Fuck that. He walk off. But like I said, he's sitting right next to the door on this little not a gate, but you know how they have like a little railing type of looking thing. It was wooden that go around the parking lot. So he's sitting there. Quit eating that grass, man. He's sitting on that. When the club in, you know, a bunch of people start coming out, the shotguns start filing out. They deep. Boom, he jump up and just still on one of them. Bam, we waiting to see who's gonna come across the street. Polo jump up, still on one of them. Bam, drop his ass. Boom, they try to circle him. So I'm on my way over there. As I'm on my way over there, they circled him. He hit another one, bam, dropped him, jumped over him, and took off running. Boom, so they chased him. So we chased the ones that chased him. We caught their ass. We give them the business. But even before that, my little homeboy drove by. Me and him, we real cool, but not on no gang shit. We fuck with dogs together. My homeboy, Lil Bebe. Now, Lil Bebe is probably 4'11", no exaggeration. He's a little itty bitty dude. But I tell him, nah, homie, just keep going. We finna get it in with these niggas. Boom. But he got a problem with them, cause they one of them that kind of roughed him up. And like, Bebe ain't no chump either. Bebe chopped his crib up with a chopper after that. So, you know, it was beef with him too with them. So he like, nah, DK, fuck that, I'm in there. So I slip him one of my shanks, cause like I said, he little as hell. But anyway, we chase the ones that chase him. We catch them. Now I'm thinking they look like they just came, cause when I see them, they're coming out from behind a car. I'm thinking they just went to that trunk. Little bro like, here they go, they right here, woo, all this. I'm like, bro, you sure they ain't just come out that trunk? He's like, no, they didn't, I just seen them. They just came around that corner from chasing Polo. And Nose. Now Nose is actually one of them, but he real cool with us. So he's from the north side. So when the south siders seen him, they chased him. They got mad and chased him like, yeah, you with them whole ass niggas, woo, woo. So boom, they chased him too. But anyway, we catch him. Boom, when we approach him, it's just me and my brother, and it's 3 of them. But one of them, he kind of strayed off. So it's just me and my brother, we squared up with him. Mind you, I'm holding, you know what I mean? I got that thing in my hand. Even though I'm squared up, he can't see it. Because it's not like a blade, it's just like a little screwdriver, and it's not a real big one. It's just big enough to do some damage. So we squared up. Fuck it, I flinch him. He kind of jumped. I hit him in the gut. Bam, bam. I don't think he realized it, because he's still trying to fight. Boom. So the other dude my brother was squared up with, he done ran. Or bagged up all the way or whatever. Boom. So my brother come over there where I'm at. So when it's me and my brother, you know, approaching him, he turn around, run. My homeboy that I told you just came from out of town, he run him down. Hit him a couple times, bap, bap. So little bro like, man, if you could catch him, grab his ass. So he grabbed him. We give him the business. Whole time I'm poking his ass. You know what I mean? I didn't hit him about 4 or 5 times. I done hit him all in his ass, everything, because he's trying to crawl away. So I got him by his belt buckle. Now I'm a different person now, y'all. This is a younger, you know what I mean, a younger DK. So I done hit him all around his ass and shit. He's trying to crawl away. Boom. So we let him go. We go back over there. Now we're right across the street from the rest of the Crips, but we're right like on the corner. So we're turned the corner just a little bit, and they're right in front of the club, so they can't really see us. So we over there, we got about 4 of them. I think we got like 4 of them down in the street. Like I said, it's only about 7, 8 of us. We got about 4 of them down in the street, giving them the business. Then it's a bunch of them kind of circling us, but they're scared to come in there. You know what I mean? One of them finally come in there, try to swing on my older brother. He missed. I give him one, he fall. I hit him all in his head with the joint. It was some broad right there. She like, you know, you need to stop. And that kind of caught my attention or whatever. So I tucked that joint in my pocket and just kept, you know, fighting and shit. We whooping them. And then we ran. Shit, after we were done, we left them laying there in the street. We get around the corner. I'm so on 10, I still got the joint in my hand. My little cousin like, man, you better get rid of that, man. I'm like, oh shit, you right, boom. So I drop it in a little manhole in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? So that was over. Nowadays, all of that would have been on tape. I'd probably be in jail. Because pretty much all of downtown Minneapolis is monitored right now. Pretty much all of it. I'll be in the joint somewhere. But I seen him one night. Like since then, I've seen him a million gazillion times. You know what I mean? That was probably 20 years ago, man. I'm 47. Yeah, I wasn't even 27. I take that back, because I know where I was living. That was in 99. So that was that was in 98. That was in 98. No, that was 99. It was either 98 or 99. Because I know where we was living. I know my daughter was born when we lived there. And she was born in 99. My daughter and my son was both born in 99. I don't know if we were still living there when my son was born. I don't think so. We wasn't. We were staying at that point. Like the whole time I owned my house. So, but my wife didn't live there with me. The homies lived there with me. But after that, I know we wasn't staying there when the mom was born, because we were staying at her brother's crib. Now my wife's whole family, all the men, her daddy, her brothers, her uncles, they all pimps, all of them. So they had all went to the Fed joint. So we were staying in her brother's crib, you know what I mean, until the bank took it or whatever. But that's another story. Maybe I'll tell y'all one day. But the feds took her whole family, y'all. Her whole family. All the men. Almost all the men. But all of them pimp niggas.